Well, hello again, and sorry about last week and being at the symposium, but I think it's going to be good for me and the classes I teach in the long run. So let me start off with good news. These are people that are doing well in your classes in this course. In 04N, Schnauzer, Delilah, and Quict. Way to go. Keep up the good work. You can do even better. In 80N, Australia, Bronson, Zen, Gracie, Gonzo, Nurse Tree, Nurse whatever that is, Nurse Tree, Nurse B, and Uck for Life. That's all in 80N. In 81N, Delilah, Nursing 1, Mother and Shark, and Australia and Bronson. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. You're well on your way to getting great grades in this class. A couple of things. Discussion boards. Need a little bit more information on some of the postings. Critical thinking was the topic this time, and we're getting some postings that are like just one sentence. Critical thinking is kind of interesting because we teach whole courses in that. Critical thinking essentially starts with question everything, don't take things at face value. One of the examples I use in one of my classes is, we've all heard the phrase, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend, and pick something, Crest toothpaste. And so most of us just, if we're not interested, we don't pay any attention to it. Critical thinkers look at that and say, now wait a second, what's there? And if we take it apart, it gets very interesting because you can ask a lot of questions. One of which is, were they dentists if it's a toothpaste, or were they proctologists? Were they way out of their field? One of the questions I'd always have is, how come the 10th doctor didn't recommend it? What was wrong there? Did they get paid for their recommendation? What kind of information were they given about the efficacy of the product or about the research on the product? How well researched was the product in the first place? What are they getting for their recommendation? All kinds of questions can be asked in that area, and that's some of the things that in critical thinking in college you're learning how to question things. You're going to hear other issues that come into play: red herring, slippery slope, ergo post hoc, propter hoc, and expressions like that that have to do with where critical thinking starts to go downhill very quickly, and the kinds of things that we all do. So just a little bit more on the discussion boards, and don't forget you're supposed to react to the postings of other students. The discussion boards are getting kind of slim. Those of you who are doing really good work on your reflection papers are doing really good work. Where I've got a quarrel with a lot of people in the class, they're writing one sentence, maybe two. They're using very, very large type, like 36-point type, so that it fills way too much of the page, and they haven't written anything, but it looks like a lot there. No, that won't fly. If your grades are in the 70 and below area, there's a lot of problems right now if you're getting those kinds of grades. If it's below 70, there are real problems. That's a clue that things are not right with what you're doing. Either you have made gross errors in what you wrote is not enough, it's not thoughtful. One or two people are sending me reflection papers that have reflection 1, and then another paragraph down, reflection 2, reflection 3. There are 3 and 4 reflections on the same page. One page, double-spaced, every single time. One page, double-spaced, 12-point font. That's the size of the lettering on the page. It's all pretty well spelled out. So take a look at that. Monday starts week 13 for us. I say that for a lot of reasons, because Monday the 13th is the last day to withdraw with a W. Some of you need to take a hard look at that, because some of you have so many assignments to turn in that even now, if you turned them in and got 60s on them, would you get a passing grade in the class? You need to take a hard look at that. I've got people that still owe me as high as 40, 50, 60 assignments. There's no way you can pass this class owing that many assignments nor will I accept those assignments with passing grades. You'll get some points, but I won't accept them with passing grades because they're so far overdue in most cases. The service learning project is overdue now. If you haven't turned in your reflection paper on that, it's overdue. Make sure that you get that in. Your grades will reflect the fact that it is late. So make sure that also you're reviewing the career project, because that's the big whoop-de-doo last part of the course. 30% of your grade is based on that project, so you want to take a look at that. Still, a fair number of you are skipping journals, case studies, and study quizzes. Those all must be done also every week, and the 10th quiz due date has come and gone, and some of you haven't done all 10 quizzes. Some of you haven't done very many of the quizzes. That's another thing you've got to do in order to pass the class. I'm telling you all of this not to cause you any undue grief, but to let you know that April the 13th, Monday, is your last day to withdraw with the W, and the other choice you have is stay in the class, continue at the rate you're going, and it'll be an F. And I don't think you want that, and I don't want that, so let's work on that. Check your grades and make sure you're doing as much as you can do to get things done. Again, that sounds like a downer. Those of you who are doing consistently good work are doing, in fact, just that, consistently good work. I'm extremely pleased with the thoughtfulness of your reflection papers. I think you're doing very well. I hope you all realize how well you're doing writing skills-wise, and how much that's going to help you in English classes and other things you do in life, because you're getting really, really good at writing. I'm going to wrap this up and just wish you and your family the blessings of this Easter season. I see that we have freeze warnings out through Sunday for overnight. Spring is going to happen sometime, so keep the faith with me that pretty soon we'll be past all of this bad weather and really be able to enjoy the spring season. Again, Easter blessings to you and your family, and we'll talk to you again next week. Have a great one.